Hello everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to my all unique staves within Skyrim. This guide will showcase and explain how to get each unique staff in the game. Some weapons will look identical to that of the normal weapon counterparts and others will have a completely unique look to them. As always, there are timestamps in the description if you wish to skip to a particular weapon, but without further ado, let's get into the video. First up is the Dragon Priest staff. This is its own unique weapon and can be found at Thrallhost. Enter the ruin, fight your way through until you face the Dragon Priest Ragot. Kill him and on his corpse will be the staff. The staff will allow the player to cast the Wall of Flames destruction spell. The spell is normally unlocked once the player's destruction reaches level 75 or higher. Upon casting the spell, it will create a continuous fire area which enemies will be damaged by as they walk through it. The spell will deal 50 points of fire damage per second and the spell will last for 30 seconds. Next up is the Eye of Melka. This is a unique Forsworn staff and is given as a quest reward during the quest The Affairs of Hagravens at Blind Cliff Cave. Head to the location, find the captive Hagraven Melka and agree to kill her sister for her.
Petra, evil Petra put me here, stole my tower, hid her, chew her bones. Let me out, kind meat. You have a pretty staff. Help me find Petra, wring her neck, pluck her eyes. Take my prize staff. I just want my tower back.
Head through the tower, kill Petra and return to Melka. Upon finishing the quest, Melka will give you the staff as a reward.
Yes, my staff. Take it. Kill something pretty with it.
The staff will allow the player to cast a Fireball destruction spell. The spell is normally unlocked once the player's destruction reaches level 50 or higher. Upon casting the spell, it will fire a ball of fire that will explode, dealing 40 points of damage to anything in a 15-foot radius. Next up is Gadnor's Staff of Charming. This is a unique Staff of Charming and can be found within Crystal Drift Cave. Head into the cave, make your way through and in the centre of the room behind the rock will be the corpse of Gadnor. On his corpse will be the staff. Despite the staff having Charming in its name, the staff actually casts a Fury spell which is the opposite in terms of illusion magic. The staff will allow the player to cast a Fury illusion spell. The spell is a novice level spell and you can learn this spell straight away. Upon casting the spell and hitting a target, it will cause any NPC that is level 4 or below to attack anything nearby for 60 seconds. Next up is Halldir's staff. This is its own unique staff and can be found within Halldir's cairn. Head into the cave, make your way to the final room and defeat Halldir. On his corpse will be the staff. The staff will allow the player to cast both the Soul Trap Conjuration spell as well as the Pacify Illusion spell. The Soul Trap spell is a novice conjuration spell and can be learned straight away, however the Pacify spell is an expert illusion spell and can only be learned once the player's illusion reaches 75 or higher. Upon casting and the spell hitting a target, it will cast Soul Trap on the NPC which will last 60 seconds. Furthermore, the Pacify spell will make it so any NPC hit with the spell that is level 20 or below will not fight for 60 seconds. Next up is Hevnoraak's staff. This is a unique Dragon Priest staff and can be found within Volfum. Head into the ruin, acquire the 3 vessels of blood and wake Hevnoraak. Kill him and loot the staff from his corpse. The staff will allow the player to cast a Wall of Storms destruction spell. The spell is normally unlocked once the player's destruction reaches level 75 or higher. Upon casting the spell, it will create a continuous lightning area which enemies will be damaged by as they walk through. The spell will deal 50 points of shock damage per second and the wall the staff casts will stay for 30 seconds. Next up is Sanguine Rose. This is its own unique staff and is given as a quest reward during the Daedric quest A Night to Remember. Be aware that you will need to be level 14 or higher in order to start the quest. Once at this level, head into any tavern or inn where Sanguine will spawn. Participate in a drinking contest with him and you will black out. Upon waking up, you will start the quest. Follow the quest through to completion and once you find him in his own realm, he will reveal his true identity of Sanguine and will give you the staff as a reward.
This may have begun as a minor amusement, but it wasn't long before I realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of mine.
The staff has the ability to summon a level Dromora depending on the player's level. There are 5 variations of the Dromora that can be spawned, with the least powerful being spawned at level 12 and the most powerful being spawned at level 46. The Dromora summoned will last for 60 seconds or until they are killed. Additionally, you can only have one Dromora with you at a time. If you use the staff to summon another Dromora, then the one summoned previous will die. Next up is the Skull of Corruption. This is its own unique staff and is given as a potential quest reward during the Daedric quest Waking Nightmare. To start the quest, head into Dawnstar and continue into the Wind Peak Inn. Speak with Aranda about Dawnstar's nightmare problem and offer to help him.
Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come.
Continue through the quest until you get to the Skull of Corruption within Nightcaller Temple. Aranda will then attempt to banish the skull and Vermina will ask you to kill Aranda and take the skull for yourself.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Aranda will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
The staff deals a damage of 20 when used on a target, but can be increased to 50 if the skull is powered by the dreams of sleeping NPCs. To collect the dreams, simply go to any NPC when they are sleeping and use the staff on them. This will store 5 dream charges into the staff, which you can then use. Next up is the Spider Control Rod. This is its own unique staff and can be found within the Understone Keep in Markarth. Head into the keep and continue through into the Dwemer Museum. Once inside, head into Calcelmo's laboratory. In here, head into the first room on the left up the stairs. On a holder will be the staff. The staff deals no damage and only has one purpose that can only be used within the lab itself. Upon equipping the staff, a Dwemer spider will spawn from a machine. Upon using the staff, you can fire a bolt of lightning to which the spider will move to. If the spider is destroyed or you leave the lab, the staff becomes useless. Next up is the Staff of Arcane Authority. This is its own unique staff and can be found within the Frozen Hearth in Winterhold. Enter the inn and continue through to the room on the right. Within the room under a counter will be the staff.
Corrected it for future experiments.
The staff does not deal any damage but will cause any NPC that is level 8 or below to flee from combat for 60 seconds. The staff effectively allows you to cast the Apprentice Illusion spell Fear, which makes any NPC level 9 or below flee from combat. Next up is the Staff of Hag's Wrath. This is a unique Force 1 staff and is given as a quest reward during the quest Repentance. To start the quest, head on over to Darklight Tower. Once inside, the witch Ilia will request you to kill her mother who wishes to become a Hagraven.
The initiation. My mother is going to become one of those things. I can't be a part of that. Gods, I can't run away from this. I have to stop her. Good. Follow me. We have to fight our way up. I don't think anyone else here is about to have a change of heart.
Fight your way to the top of the tower and kill Sylvia. After she has been killed, you can loot the staff from her corpse.
Keep Mother's staff. Think of it as payment. I want to leave everything from this cursed place behind. Goodbye. And thank you.
The staff has a chance of spawning with one of 3 effects, either being able to cast Wall of Flames, Wall of Frost or Wall of Lightning. The spell will deal 50 points of damage per second if entering the spell radius. Next up is the Staff of Jyrik Gaulderson. This is a unique restoration staff and can be acquired during the end of the quest under Starfall. Please note that you will need to join and progress through the College of Winterhold questline in order to access the location. Make your way through the quest and defeat Jyrik. On his body will be the staff. The staff allows the player to cast the Lightning Bolt Destruction spell. The spell is normally unlocked once the player's destruction reaches level 25 or higher. The staff deals 25 points of shock damage as well as dealing twice as much magicka damage. Next up is the Staff of Magnus. This is its own unique staff and is given as a quest reward during the quest The Staff of Magnus. Please note that you will not be able to acquire this staff until you've progressed through the College of Winterhold questline. Once on this quest, head on over to Labyrinthian and make your way all the way to the Tribune. Once here, you will need to fight and defeat Morokai. Once he is dead, you can loot the staff from his corpse. The staff initially deals no damage and instead drains 20 points of magicka. If the target is out of magicka, then the staff will drain 20 points of health from a target instead. Next up is the Staff of Repulsion. This is a unique restoration staff not to be confused with the Grand Staff of Repulsion. This staff can be found at Labyrinthian. Head to Labyrinthian and continue into Shalador's maze. Make your way to the start of the maze where 4 staffs will spawn in front of you. One of the staffs that spawns will be the Staff of Repulsion. The staff allows the player to cast the Repel Lesser Undead spell. The spell is normally unlocked once the player's restoration reaches level 50 or higher. The final staff is the Wabbajack. This is its own unique staff and is given as a quest reward during the Daedric quest, The Mind of Magnus. Head to Solitude and make your way to the large path between the Blue Palace and the Solitude Gates. Speak to Dervenin and offer to help him reunite him with his master.
Fish! Fresh fish!
You help me? You help people, right? That's what you do!
Head into the Blue Palace and gain access to the Palladius Wing.
If you really want to, just be careful of the ghost. He snuck up on me once and scared me sick. It took a week for me to feel better.
Solve all 3 of Sheogorath's puzzles, where you will then be given the Wabbajack as a reward.
As for you, a little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... just take the damn thing.
Due to the nature of Sheogorath, the staff has multiple effects it can trigger when hitting an NPC. The effects are completely random and can both help or hinder the player. The effects range from dealing damage to turning the NPC invisible, changing the NPC into various objects, killing them immediately, and the list goes on. Although not the most powerful staff for combat, the staff is a very fun and unique weapon to use every now and then. And there we have my all unique Staves guide within Skyrim. I hope you found this video helpful, and as always, thank you for watching.